Assalamu alaikum, my name is Dhan Sultan Al-Kaabi, and today I will explain how to solve integral by parts. Before anything, integral by parts have many methods. Many methods means many ways to solve integral by parts. There is the DI method, there is the UV method, there is, just like the DI, it's called DUV. But all of these methods have one thing in common. What is this thing? The thing that is mostly in common between all of these methods is finding UDV. Vaughn, you're saying UDV, DI method. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Okay. First, I will try to solve a simple question that can help you understand it easily. After this simple question, I will solve a much difficult question. So after solving the simple question, you will understand more. Let's write the question. Integral of x sine x dx. Okay, fine. How can we integrate this question? There is an acronym that can help you find the u. We need to find the u and the dv. There is an acronym that can help us find the u. This acronym is LIPIT. LIPIT? What does LIPIT mean? LIPIT mean L stands for either log or len. I stands for inverse. P stands for polynomial. Polynomial meaning either x squared, t squared, anything that is related to x. Even though this is not the actual definition, it's a way to identify the polynomial much easier. The e is the exponential. I'll write it as exponential. And the t is the trigonometric. Trigonometric, obviously, it's the sine, cosine, tan, and the exponential function is e. One thing to keep in your mind, to solve integration by parts, all that we want to do is make the question much simpler. We want to make the question much simpler. These two, the e and the t, can be switched. But you can choose the e or the t if one of them makes it much more simpler. Mathematics is about making the subject simpler. We don't make stuff harder for us. Let me erase everything I wrote on the side to solve the question. All I will write is LIPIT. Now we know what LIPIT means. Okay. In this question, we have a polynomial and a trigonometric function. All right? Both a polynomial and a trigonometric function. LIPIT helps us identify the u. Don't forget this. Okay? All right. Which one comes first? The polynomial or the trigonometric? Obviously the polynomial. So we will take this polynomial as our u. Now we identify the u. Whatever is left is our dv. Make sure to mark your u and your dv so you can always note it in your mind. Now we identified both u and dv. Alright, guys. Now there is an equation. We use this equation to solve any integral by parts. It is called, the formula is u dv equals uv minus v du. This formula is called integration by parts formula. This formula helps us solve this. Okay? Okay. Okay, now we have the formula. Now we must identify what is u. We already identified it. It is obviously x. And what is dv, which is obviously sine x dx. Don't forget the dx. Now we will write what's du because we need it in our formula. Du, which is 1. The derivative of x is 1. So we will only write dx. And we will, from the derivative to the original formula, we must anti-derive. From the formulas to remember, we know that sine x, the integral of it is minus cosine x. Now we have the ingredients, and now we will do the formula, or we can do the cooking. We will write u times v, and then to the left. You will understand this, what I did here. We will write x times minus cosine x. We wrote the uv, then minus, according to the formula, the v, which is minus cosine x, times our du, which is 1 dx. All right, let's make it simpler, or let's simplify. We write minus x cosine x. We will take this minus outside since it's like a coefficient. So we'll do plus cosine x dx. And now it's obvious, it's very easy. Just find the integral of this, minus x cosine x, plus what's the integral of cosine x? It is sine x. At the end, we did this integral. It is indefinite integral. So we must put the plus c. Never forget the plus c. Okay? Now we solve this. Let's solve question number 10. I will go fast on it because now we understand everything. Just let me copy it. T squared ln t. Yes, dt. Okay. dt. Okay. I chose this question because in the past question, the u was a polynomial. But in this question, we have both a polynomial and a log or a ln. Which one comes first, L or P? Obviously L. So this one will be our u and this one will be our dv. So we will write u equals ln t and dv equals t2 dt. Don't forget the dt. The du will be the derivative of ln is 1 over x, or we have it in terms of t. Don't make this silly mistake, please. 1 over t dt. And our v will be t, the integral, we will add plus 1 here, and over the exponent, t power 3 all over 3. Now we have the ingredients, And now we will do the cooking. So it will be t to the power 3 ln times t all over 3. We will apply the same formula. We already have it on the top. Minus integral of t to the power 3 all over 3 times 1 over t dt. I can take this coefficient outside. So let's erase it. Now I have t to the power 3 times 1 over t. I can cancel this with this and be t to the power 2. Now it's much simpler. Just like I said before, math is all about simplicity. T to 3 ln t all over 3. What's the antiderivative of t to the power 2? We will do 1 over 3. What is it? T to the power 3 all over 3. Never forget the plus c. There is further simplification, which is t to the power 3 ln t all over 3. Sorry about my 3. Minus t to the power 3. 3 times 3 is 9 plus c. This is your final solution. Once you grasp the equation and the rule of the acronym and you find UDV, everything will be simple. You have to find UDV. This is like step 1. And then step 2, use Lipit. And step 3, apply formula. It's very simple. All it needs is practice. Thank you for listening.